All right, what is up, you beautiful people? Here we are, we're back at it. We are getting into it. We are almost done, and we have what is probably my least favorite part of the entire process, but it's also the most important part of the process. So, you guys, I'm not a web graphic designer or anything like that, okay? I'm not a professional graphic artist. I don't know code. I don't know any of that stuff. But it's time to set up our website for our prospects, okay? And it's not that hard. It's pretty easy actually. I'm going to show you how to do it. Now, if you were lost, or if you were intimidated or felt like you were going to be lost building your own website, don't worry about it because I'm literally going to show you step by step what you need to do in order to make this thing work, okay? So, by now you should have your hosting, your website, and you should have WordPress installed on your website. Okay, so you should have those three things done. If not, refer back to the earlier video, and I'll show you how to do that personally. Okay, now here I am in my Yahoo account, in my business account here, and I had the installation details sent to me. All right, so it gives me the admin URL. Now the admin URL is where you're going to go to log into the back office of your website to make changes to it. Okay, and that's this URL right here. So be sure that you bookmark it, do what you got to do. We already kind of covered this, I think, at the end of the last video, but no big deal. Okay, and it should have your password, your username, all that stuff that you're going to need to log into it. Okay, so I'm just going to go to that website right now, and here we are. It's asking me for my login details, the same ones you got in that email, same exact ones. And then I'm going to have the website remember me, so I don't have to keep logging in every time. Okay, so here we are, guys. This is the back office of your website. This is where you're going to make all your changes. Okay, now first things first. What I want you to do is up at the top left. There's going to be a little home, a little house, and it'll have your domain right next to it, and it'll say visit site. Okay, what I want you to do is right click and open that link in a new tab. Okay, now this is what by default your website looks like. This is what your website looks like by default. It's brand new. There's nothing on there yet. This is the bare bones of what our website looks like right now. So if somebody went to our website, you should tap that .com or bradleysbusiness.com or whatever your domain name is. This is what they would see. They would see pretty much nothing. It would just say hello world. Okay? So obviously we don't want this bland stuff on here. Now I'm just going to go ahead and make the disclaimer so that I don't have to keep telling you guys throughout the video that you can take this as far as you want to. Okay? You can take this as far as you want to. Now, what do I mean by that? I mean, you can do, the reason we use WordPress is because you can do almost anything that your mind can come up with to the website. You have literally unlimited availability and access to make this website, to customize it however you want. So let's say that you sell baby bottles or something. Okay, you can make it pink and or baby colors like pastel colors and put any pictures that you want anywhere you want them. Okay, all over this website. Let's say that you sell, I don't know, soaps to hotels. You can modify your appearance to make it look any way you want to. Now, keep in mind that this doesn't need to be a professional sales. Like I said, this doesn't need to be a big, crazy, in-depth sales page or anything like that. The only three things that we want out of this website are we want to name our page. Okay, we're going to have multiple different pages. All right, we're going to name our page after our prospect because we're catering specifically to that person, right? So we're going to name our page after our prospect. We need a video. Okay, we need a video to talk to our prospect so we can, that's the most important part. That's why we're here. We're here to capture his time and capture his attention and pitch him, right? Pitch him or her on our product. And then we also need a link or contact information. Okay, so we're gonna have a link to maybe you already have a website. Maybe you already have a website that people can go to get more information. Maybe it's already personalized for you. Maybe you already have a great looking sales page that you can already send people to. That's great. We're going to have a call to action below our video and send those people to that website. Now, if you don't and you're just you just want to schedule a consultation with somebody, or you want that person to reach out and contact you, then we'll just have your name, your email, your telephone number, however you prefer to be contacted. But we need a redirect. Basically, we're gonna redirect the person to wherever we want to, whether it's our telephone number or our email address or our website, where we're actually going to sell them after we've got them interested. Okay, so now this is going to require you to upload a YouTube video or make some kind of video. Okay, I use YouTube videos. You guys can use whatever you want to. If you're good at videos or you have other sites that you use to incorporate video, that's fine. You can still do all this. Okay, but I personally use YouTube videos, and that's pretty much what the rest of the planet uses. So that's what I'm going to show you guys how to do because it's the easiest, and so on and so forth. Now, if you don't know how to upload a YouTube video, that's fine. What I'm going to have you do is I'm going to refer you to Google and YouTube, because in this industry, in this sales industry, and in this information age that we live in, Google and YouTube are the best resources you have for damn near anything you can think of. Okay, if you Google something, it's going to give you the answer. If you YouTube something, you can also get the answer. So with that being said, if you don't know how to upload a YouTube video, go to YouTube and go to youtube.com and type in the search box how to upload a YouTube video, and there are going to be probably millions of results of people showing you exactly what to do to upload a YouTube video. Okay, I strongly advise you. And on the same note, if there's something that you want to do in WordPress, and trust me, because I've done this a million times throughout the course of my business and building websites that I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, I've gone to YouTube and I've been like, how do you do this? How do you do that on WordPress? How do you change your header on WordPress? How do you shorten your header on WordPress? How do you embed a video on WordPress? I've typed all those things into Google and I've always got my answer. There's always somebody who's made some type of tutorial video showing you exactly how to do whatever you need to do. Okay, so I want you to use those resources. All right, so if the information that I'm talking about isn't covered, or you're not sure what to do or how to do it, go to YouTube, type in your exact question, and somebody will answer it. I guarantee it. Okay? So, what the information that YouTube doesn't share with you, though, is what I'm sharing with you, and that's how to completely remove the gatekeeper out of the entire equation. And that's what we're doing. So let's finish this up and get going, okay? I want you to pay attention. Remember, you can always refer back to these videos anytime you need to in order to accomplish a task. But like I said, just keep in mind that I'm not. This is not going to end up being some crazy flashy website, and there's a couple reasons for that. One, we don't really have time to sit here and design a website for each and every person that we are going to bring here. We don't have time for all that. We don't want to do that. There's no point. And also the second reason is we want to capture their attention. Okay, now if you just send them to a YouTube video, there's all kinds of distractions on YouTube. There's advertisements, there's other videos, there's recommended videos, there's smartasses leaving comments down below, there's a description, there's shared on Facebook, and then before you know it, you're looking at cats chasing each other on Facebook and you didn't even accomplish anything. They didn't even get your message. So we actually, what I tend to do is leave my website somewhat bland. Now, you can still make it look appealing without it looking bland, without just completely boring the hell out of somebody. But the point is, you don't want a whole lot of distractions. You don't want a whole bunch of other stuff going on where people are going to get distracted. You want that person's full-on attention. And they're going to want to give you their full-on attention because they're going to be completely intrigued about why you've reached out to them personally on Facebook. And they're going to want to know why. They don't want any distractions. You don't want any distractions. So just keep that in mind. We don't need a flashy website to get people lost in our website forever, okay? So, with that being said, let's get started here. So we have our nothing website. Okay, this is what our website looks like if somebody were to go to it right now. Now let's go back to our dashboard. So we're just going to be toggling in between these two things. Okay, so this is your back office of your website, and this is what your website actually looks like. Okay, so to see what your website just actually looks like, all you have to do is go to that visit site, right click, open it in a new tab, and it will bring up the website exactly what it looks like. Okay, you should tap that.com. That's exactly what our website looks like right now. So in order to change that, there's some things we need to do first. Now this is going to be a real quick rundown of WordPress. Now, like I said, there are unlimited things that you can do to these websites with WordPress. Okay, WordPress is awesome. It's a blogging platform, so keep that in mind. It's predominantly blogging, but we're not going to be blogging. Okay, we're not going to write little short stories every day to entertain the world. That's not what we're here to do. We're making a website, so we're not creating a blog. We're creating a website. So in order to do that, just real quick here, there's all these settings. Okay, there's the general settings. You can go through and explore these kinds of things. There's not a whole lot that you need to do with this unless you want to. You know what I mean? If you want your time format to say to be a big PM instead of a lowercase PM, you know what I mean? You can do that. That's fine. You can decide what day of the week the week starts on. Okay, there's all these crazy settings in here. You can come back here and mess with all you want to. Now, I'm going to remind you first and foremost that each time you make a change, be sure to save changes. Each time you change something, be sure to save your changes. If you try to not save your changes, it'll pop up and say, "Do you want to save your changes?" Okay, just remember that pretty much everything you do, every time you make a change to anything, you have to save your changes in order for it to take effect on the actual website. Okay, now as far as propagation goes, remember how we had to buy a domain name, and we had to link it up to our hosting, and then we had to install WordPress, and we had to wait for all that stuff to mesh together to come into one website. We had to wait for it to propagate for a little while. Um, that stuff is over now. There's no more waiting. Once you make changes on this website, you're going to be able to see the immediate reflection of that on your page. And you'll see that here in just a minute. Okay, so there's the general settings. You don't really need to worry about that. Writing, this is, like I said, this is blogging, a blogging platform, so that's why there's all these settings back here. You really don't need to do anything with the writing tab. Okay, but the reading, what we need is right here where it says front page displays. Okay, so you just click on read in the settings, go click on reading, and on the front page displays, okay, you want your front page to display a static page. You don't want your latest post because we're not blogging. This is basically the button that turns our website from a blog into a website. From a blog into a website. So you want a static page, okay, and we want that to be the front page. We'll call it, it's called the sample page right now by default. And that's all you really need to do on this portion of the settings. Okay, so we're going to save changes. And really that's really all you really need to do in the settings for right now. Discussion, this is for people's comments and stuff like that. There's nothing that you need to worry about back here. Media, I forgot what this even is, but I wouldn't even worry about it. This is where you can come to add pictures and stuff like that. We'll get more into that later. Permalinks, this is your web address for each page, and we're just going to leave it at the default settings. I don't want to distract anybody or confuse anybody, so we're just going to leave it at the default settings, and that's going to be just fine for now. Okay, so there we go. That's the settings. All right, and then you can come in here and you can look at tools. There's nothing back here that we even need to mess with right now. Users, if you have a administrative assistant or something like that who you want to add as an admin, you can for sure do that. Just I wouldn't ever give anybody full access to my website. That's just me, but whatever. Okay, plugins. We are going to come get into plugins later. All a plugin does is it's just a feature that you can add to your website. That's it. Okay, that's all a plugin is. It's not a big deal. You don't need to really worry about plugins because there are millions and trillions of plugins out there of all different things you can do to your website. Google cool plugins if you want to and find out all the cool plugins that you can have on your WordPress site. But we are going to have to install a plugin, and it's really easy. I'm going to show you guys how to do that later once it's time to do that. So here we are at appearance. Now, like I said, I'm not a professional website designer. I don't know anything about code or anything like that about building a website from scratch. But WordPress makes it pretty easy. Okay, there's themes, and you can search for themes, and these are all different themes. This is a theme. This is a theme. This is a theme. Okay, these are all different themes that you can use to make your website look a certain way. And there are millions and millions of themes. If you click on Add New, and then you just you can filter your search results if you want a black or a pink looking theme. You know what I mean? 1 column, 2 column, different layouts. We can just click on the newest themes, and it'll bring us to all these themes that you can make your website look like. Okay, now I don't recommend this. I'm not going to use a theme at all for my website, okay? But that's just me. If you want to use one, by all means, go for it. But I'm not going to worry about this right now. I'm not going to worry so much about the aesthetics. Like I said, we don't want a super flashy website for people to get really, really confused and lost. We want to deliver our message to people and we want them to be paying attention. All right, so that's the appearance portion, and you can customize this any way you want to, you guys. You can seriously do this any way you want. You click on customize and look, it brings up the website actually for you so you can see what it looks like. You can change the colors, you can have a background image, you can have a static, it says static front page like we just changed it to. That's cool. You can add a header, you can add pictures, you can do whatever you want to here, okay? And like let's say you wanted to do that. Let's say you wanted to add a background image. All you would do is it would say no image and you just say upload a new image. And then you select a file and you can go to your pictures and upload whatever picture you want. Okay? Super easy stuff. You just do that and choose an image. I got the Blue Angels here because I'm a Navy vet. I love my Blue Angels. I used to go watch them fly all the time while I was stationed in Pensacola. I love the Blue Angels. Okay, so like if you want a picture, like that'll be your background image. You save and publish, and that's it. All right. So really easy to customize. You can do different menus at the top. We don't want to do that actually for our website, but you can choose a header. A header is just another picture. If you have a logo, if you have a company logo, or if you have a picture that you want to have at the top of your page, then by all means, insert that header in there. The background and the editor. Okay, like I said, you guys can do this stuff at your own free will. I'm not going to go into all the details because that's an entirely different Udemy course in itself. Okay, it could take, we'd be here for ages and ages if I sat here and took all the time to show you guys all the different things you could do with these websites. But so we're not going to worry about that right now. Okay, comments. The comments section here. We don't want comments. We're not going to have comments. We don't need comments. We're not going to use comments because we're not blogging. We don't want people's interaction or anything like that. We're going to send people where they need to go. Okay. So that's really about it. Posts, we're not going to have posts. All right? We're not going to have posts. We're going to have one single web page. All right? So, we're going to have multiple web pages, but we're going to have one web page that matters, and we're not going to have people interacting with it. Okay, so that's basically what we need to know so far. So what we do now, we've made our static page. Okay, and like I said, we've turned this into a static page. So to see the reflection of that, just come over and refresh your page, and it will look differently. See, it says sample page, and there's my image that I uploaded also. Okay, so to see what your page actually looks like, just come back to your actual page and refresh the page, and it'll show you, it'll reflect your changes almost immediately. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Now let's go to pages. This is where we're going to start setting up our page for our prospect. Okay, now what I'm going to do is, first of all, the first thing we need to do is go, and this is going to apply every time you make a new page, okay, and you'll make several. But first thing you do when you make a sample page is you're going to go to quick edit and you're going to check that box, the allow comments box. We don't want to allow comments, okay? We don't want to allow comments, so uncheck that box and click update. And if you go back here, you'll see at the bottom, it used to be at the bottom there were comments. You could make comments, but now that's gone. Okay, and now the next thing we need to get rid of on this web page is all this stuff over here with these recent comments, archives, categories, meta, all this stuff. Okay, we don't want this stuff on our website distracting people, and it's just ugly looking anyway. So we're going to remove that completely. Okay, so what we need to do is go to appearance and go to widgets, because that's what those are. Those are widgets. Okay, and so you'll see up here there's all these available widgets. You don't have to worry about that. This is the primary sidebar. This is where all those things are. Okay, that's where all these things are. This is the sidebar over here, and that's what these things are. So what we need to do to get rid of those is drag them down here to the inactive widgets. We want to make those inactive so people don't see them. Alright, so we're going to just drag and drop. You just click on it, hold on it, drag it down, and bring it back down there. Alright, and so you just do that for each one of these. And just put it under the interactive or the inactive widgets. Alright, and we are officially customizing our website to make it look how we want it to look. Alright, and we want it basically bland as can be. Cool. So we did that. Let's go back to pages. And let's go see what it looks like. Let's go back to our page and see what it looks like now. Just push refresh and all that stuff is gone. See? All that stuff is gone. It's looking more lame and more lame by the minute. This is great. Okay, so you'll see here it says sample page, and you'll look here and see it says sample page over here. Now let's hover over sample page and let's click on to disallow the comments. We clicked on quick edit, right, and uncheck the allow comments and updated it. But this time we want to actually edit our page, so we're going to go edit our page. We're going to click on edit this time. Okay, now here you can change the name of the page, which is the first thing I'm going to do. I'll just name it I'll name it the prospect that I'm targeting right now. His name's Trey Stats, however we decided that we were going to say his name. And so that's that. Now if you'll see here, it says right here, this is an example page. It's different from a blog post because it will stay in one place and will show up in your site navigation in most themes, blah, blah, blah. Now, look over here. That's exactly what it says here. This is an example page. It's different from a blog post because it will stay in one place. Okay, blah, blah, blah. All we have to do to remove that, to get rid of that, is we just highlight it, just like anything else. Just highlight it and delete it. That's all you have to do. Okay? And then over here on the right hand side, click on update. And the website will update. And then immediately you can go over here and refresh the page. And you'll see the reflected changes. Trey States, and there's nothing after that. Just like over here, there's nothing in here. Okay, in this box down here. This box represents our page. This is our entire page. Okay. Now the permalink, like you saw earlier, this is just the URL. This is, if people go to youshouldtapthat.com, this is the exact page that they'll go to. Now we're not going to want each prospect that we send here. We're not going to want them to go to that page or to that exact URL. So I'm going to show you how to change that here in a little bit. But what we do need is kind of a little welcome message. Okay, so his name is Trey States, and so we'll say, "Welcome, Trey." And remember, you can edit the font. You can make it bold or italic. You can do whatever you want to this font. For more on that and the appearance, like I said, go to YouTube and find out how to do all that stuff. I'm not going to show you guys every tiny little thing to do, okay, but you can customize everything on here, so it's cool. So I'll just say, welcome Trey. Check out this personalized video I made just for you. Okay, now here we are. That's all we really need. And he's going to watch the video. Alright? So, you're going to make a video that says whatever you want to say. Hello, Mr. States. Thank you for checking out this video. I hope that it finds you well. I just want to reach out to you. I'm a person who does this, and I have the greatest product in the world, and your company needs it, and you need to take a look at this, and you're the man, and I'm the man, and let's just be awesome together, okay? Or let's make a bunch of money, or whatever you're trying to sell them on. This is that 2 minutes, okay? A lot of salespeople say, I just need, just give me 90 seconds to talk to the owner of the company, and I'll get out of his hair. This is that 2 minutes that you need. This is all you need to make your sales pitch right here, because you have his attention, you have his full-on attention, and they're going to listen to you now. Okay, so make a YouTube video. Now you can make it if you don't like being in front on camera, then you can edit it. You can do as many takes of yourself as you like. You can do screen share, which is basically the exact kind of video that I'm using right now. I use Camtasia. Camtasia is awesome for recording videos. You can make your videos however you want to, okay, and then upload them to YouTube. If you don't know how to do that, it's the same thing as uploading a picture to Facebook or uploading a video to Facebook or anything else like that. It's super easy. You can literally do it with your phone if you need to, okay? I literally, when I make all my face videos with, I literally use my girlfriend's little pink Nikon camera. I mean, it's a picture camera. It's not a video camera or anything like that. And I just upload I just take her little SD card out of there, put it in my computer, and upload to YouTube from there. It's really easy. Okay, so that's how we do that. And so we're just going to assume that I've already made the video. I just want to show you guys how to make the website. Okay, so we're just going to use a super easy, super lame video, and we're just going to pretend like it's my video that I uploaded. Okay, we'll just pretend like it's my video that I uploaded. This is so we'll pretend like this is my video, that this is my sales video. This is my video that I'm reaching out to the guy, to the prospect about. Okay, so we'll pretend like this is my video that I uploaded, and this is the one I'm going to use in order to sell to the person. All right, so here we are at my video now. This is what your video will look like after it's uploaded. So all we need to do, all right, we've already got the guy's name. Okay, we reach out to him. He's like, wow, this really is a website dedicated to me, and it says, welcome, Trey. Check out this personalized video I made just for you. All right, so now we need the video under there, and all we have to do in order to put the video on here. Okay, I'm going to show you with WordPress right now. There's a visual portion, okay, which shows you exactly what your web page layout looks like, and there's a text portion, and this will be code. So notice that it'll look a little bit different when you do this. Okay, and you can just switch between the visual and the text. There's really no difference. Okay, but we'll use the text for this next portion of the training. And what we need to do, right now is we need to embed our video on our website. We need to embed the video on the website. So all we have to do with our YouTube video is click, there's the About. Okay, by default it's set to the About section, like the description of the video. Okay, but all you have to do is come under the video, click Share, and then you can share it in email. You can send it to somebody on email. You can share this video on Facebook, or Twitter, Google Plus, Dig, whatever. We want to embed this on our website, and so when we do that, you can choose the size right here. Pretty cool. When we do that, it's going to bring up this code. Okay, this is HTML code, and this is how we're going to embed it on our website. We just have to have the highlight. We just highlight everything in there. Right click, copy, go back to our page. Okay, come down a couple clicks there, and paste this in there. Alright, and then click update. So this is our video that we're going to use to sell to the person, and we have just embedded a video on our web page. So if you refresh our website, there's the video. Okay, you can mess with the sizes. This thing looks like a tower, and you can adjust the sizes and the height right here. So let's go with like 350 by 350. Update. Okay, it's updated. We'll refresh, and you can see it's smaller now. Okay, it's just a tiny box. Just mess with the size until you get a size that you want. Like I said, the aesthetics are up to you. The what this looks like is up to you. So I mean, we're literally almost done. We have almost every component that we need at this point, right? I mean, the only other thing that we need is, your call to action, or your oh, this is what I was going to show you too. If you flip between the text and the visual tab, Okay, the text is going to be the code, like I was saying. It's going to be the code of whatever your website looks like. Okay, and the visual is going to show you like what it actually looks like. Like the welcome tray, it's going to have the exact font. It's going to have the size of the video right there and everything. So it's just a difference in the layout. Okay, so don't have to worry yourself about that a whole lot. All right. So let's come down a couple more clicks, and then like I said, all we need is the call to action, right? Call, and you can do whatever you want. Get creative. Do your own marketing. Do your own creative capability. Do your own creative styles here. Call me ASAP to find out more or set up an appointment. Okay, and then that'll be your closing appointment, or this will be the people calling to express interest in you. Okay, call me ASAP to set up a more appointment. Call me ASAP to find out more or set up an appointment at um, Tyler Smith. My number, my email, my whatever. Okay, leave your contact information there, and hopefully they'll get back to you. A lot of people will get back to you. Now, if you already have another website, I'll show you what's really cool that you can do with this. You can redirect them, okay, to another website. So whatever website you want. If that's your sales website, that's fine. That's great. Okay. So, like I said, okay, call me ASAP at 555-555. You know what I mean? 555-555-5555. All right. Go there, or you will update that, and then you go over here and refresh it, and it will have the same text right there. Call me ASAP. Okay. Now let's say that you want to redirect them to your actual sales page, your actual sales website, because you have their interest. Okay. Or you just want to have everything on autopilot. You already have a great sales page that converts really well for you, or a place where they can find out more detailed information about your product. Whatever you need to do. Like I said, guys, this is a blueprint for you. This is a blueprint for you. Customize this to however you need to whatever's going to bring you the most success in your business. Split test, do different things, and try different things, and see what converts. See what gives you the most responsive people. All right, so let's say you have a website that you want to send them to, and I'm just going to use Google.com as an example. I'm not going to use any of my other websites. Maybe I'll use FirstPageMe, my FirstPageMe site, firstpageme.com. There's firstpageme.com. That's my website. It's under construction right now. But let's say that I wanted to redirect them to that. Okay. Because that's my awesome sales page. That's where they're going to go to get more information. That's where they're going to go to get their mind blown. That's where we're going to evoke the emotion in them, and they're going to buy as much stuff as we can possibly handle. All right, awesome. So all you have to do here is click here to find out more, or click here to get started today. Okay. And now we're going to update that, but right now if they click there, refresh. Now if they click there, there's nothing to click, right? It's just text. Well, this is a stupid ad thing that I have. There's not really anything to click there besides an advertisement, but geez, I gotta go through and fix that thing on my computer. Anyways, so there's nothing actually there to click. Okay, there's nothing there of value worth clicking. So what we need to do is create a link. Okay, we need to turn that into a clickable link to our sales page. So all you have to do is come up here where there's looks like these chain links right here. That's a link. Okay, you just click on that, and you can send them to wherever you want to send them. Okay, www.firstpageme.com, and we'll call it First Page Me. This title, this is just what is going to show up if they hover over it, and the little box shows up and says what the page is. You can use whatever right here. The best website ever. or whatever. Okay, and you can have it open in a link in a new. I usually have them open the link in a new window tab so that they don't lose this page that they're already on. Okay, so or you can link to existing content, if to other places within your website if you want to do that. If you are going to use this website to set up a sales page itself, you can have them redirected to that also. But we're just going to have them redirected to another external link to our sales page. Okay, so we're going to add that as a link. Notice the text here turned green. That means it's now a clickable link, and you can actually change the color of this text. Okay, like I said, this WordPress is completely customizable. You can do anything that you can think of. You can do it with WordPress. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and update that, and it's been updated. And we'll come over to our website here, and we will refresh the page. And now you can see it's a clickable link. It's actually, they click on it. So now when they click on it, after they watch your video and they're like, oh, this guy seems really cool. I am really interested in this product. I want to find out more. Click here to get started today. Cool. I'm going to go to that, and it'll bring up the web page. Should have brought up the web page. Maybe I should have left that HTTP in there. So this might just be a learning experience for both of us. Let's re-highlight this and try to link this again. Let's try the HTTP firstpageme.com. Update. Come back over to our actual website, refresh it. Click here to get started, and there we go. Okay, so yeah, leave the HTTP in there. Apparently, that's something that you want to do. If you have a www dot, then just add the www dot after the HTTP. Okay, so leave the HTTP : www dot. Okay, firstpageme.com, or you don't have to use the www dot if you don't want to, but it should still work with the www dot. And let's just make sure. Update real quick. And we'll refresh it. And we'll try clicking on it again just to be sure. Always make sure that your links work, guys. I've learned that the hard way. I mean, I've set up websites before, with links, and I ended up setting up to a bad link, just like the one I just had to fix right there. And just because I didn't do my due diligence and check the link, and I threw like $100 or $200 worth of paid traffic at it, and what I mean? People were going to the link, but I wasn't getting any conversions, and I was like, why are people going there and not converting? Like, I know this is a great sales page, and it was just a bad link. People were clicking on the link, but they weren't getting to the web page because it was bad. Like, I set up the link wrong. So always make sure that you do your due diligence with that stuff. Okay. Better to just take a few extra seconds and check than it is to miss out on a whole bunch of prospects or something because your link's not working. So, okay, so that's it. I mean, that is it. That's really all we need. And like I said, this is the gist of it. Okay, you can set this up however you want. Now, this is obviously patched together, and the colors are off. This is green. The menu over here is green, and the background is a blue angel, and the the video is all messed up. Now, you can take some time and customize this to look however you want to, and that's fine. Okay, do that for sure. Just like I said, don't make too many distractions. Keep it pretty simple and easily laid out, easy to follow. Okay. Obviously, your website is not going to be youshouldtapthat.com. I'm strictly giving you the bare bones. I'm giving you the bare bones blueprint of how to set this up and what to do, okay? And really, that's it. That's really all you need to do. Now, I want you guys to take massive action with this, okay? Don't just do this for one person, okay? Don't just do it for one person. Do it for 100 people. Take an entire week and set up 100 ads for these people. You know what I mean? Drop 50 or $100 on Facebook PPC ads to target these, one person or, all the prospects you have. Why not? This impresses people. I'm telling you. If you're doing this to get your dream job, This will impress the people that you are working for. They're like, wow, they went to a lot of trouble, and that's a really creative idea to get my attention like that. So, you know, people are actually extremely responsive to this kind of thing. I just want you guys to know that. So, if you take massive action, you're going to see great results. And I hope that you guys come back, or you call me, or you Facebook me, and you say, oh, I implemented this and it went amazing. I've quadrupled my sales, or I've quadrupled my leads, or I've got laser targeted leads, and they're all chomping at the bit to work with me and stuff. I hope that's what this does for you guys, and I know that it works. I know that it works. So as long as you set up everything just right, then you shouldn't have a problem, okay? But like I said, get creative, do what you got to do. Now, there's one little problem with what we have going on here. Let's say that so we have this page. This page is all set up. This page is good, ready to go. Let's update it one more time. This thing is good to go. It's good to go as is right now. Now, let's say we want to do a second person, okay? Let's say we're taking massive action and we want to do this for another person. Okay, what we need to do is we would add a new page. So you just go to Pages and click on right there where it says Add New. Okay, Pages right next to it. It says Add New Page, and enter the title here. Now the title is going to be whatever the dude's name is. Let's say it's Mr. We found Mr. Jones, and he's got a cool business, and he might want to do business with us. So we're gonna seek him out. All right. So we're gonna do Mr. Jones here. Now the cool thing is you can pretty much the one thing that's kind of off about this, that it does kind of suck, is the fact that since you're personalizing videos, or if you can get good conversions without personalizing a video to each person, that's cool too, and you can use the same video. But if you really want to go the extra mile and really target the person and make them feel like you want to talk to them, and you're making them feel special, and you're reaching out and you are building a relationship with these people like you should be, I hope, if you're in sales, then you're going to have to make a new video each time. That's fine. It's no big deal, okay? It's totally worth it, in my opinion. Now, here's the thing. And there's my dog scratching at the door. Let me go let him in before he starts belly aching. He's so spoiled. I can't even believe how spoiled he is. My mom fed him a hot dog yesterday. Come on in here, you little mop. Alright. You gotta look out, though, because that's where I'm working. He's spoiled, man. He runs everything. His name is Benjamin. Isn't it, Benjamin? You little mop. You little poofy mop. You're so cute. Anyways. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I lost my train of thought. Okay, so we're adding a new page, right? And our new page is for Mr. Jones. Obviously, this is just an example. Okay, but I want you to notice one thing, a couple things actually. This is the new permalink. Okay, so when you go to target this new person and it asks you in the Facebook PPC campaign, remember we want clicks to our website, and it'll ask you what link you want to send people to. You want to send them to this page. Okay, you want to send Mr. Jones. Make sure that when you're targeting Mr. Jones, that you're sending Mr. Jones to this permalink. Okay, don't just put youshouldtap.com or bradleysbusiness.com. Okay, make sure that you send them to this exact page, this exact permalink. Okay, this page ID equals 18, blah blah blah. Make sure you copy this exactly, and copy it and paste it into your Facebook PPC ad for Mr. Jones. Okay, be sure, that's super important. If you don't do this, then people are going to be confused when they get here, and it's all for nothing. So make sure you pay attention to this. Okay, use this link to send him to exactly this page. Okay, and then so we're going to go ahead and save and publish this page real quick, even though it's completely empty. Okay, and then it says page published. We can go view the page. Whoops, didn't really want to do that, but it's just a blank slate, just like the last one. There's another comment box down there. We want to get rid of that. So with this new page, I guess you'll have to do this every time, but it's super easy. Once you guys do this more and more, you'll just be able to fly through this like it's nothing. Okay, so it's pretty cool. But let's click on pages and view all our pages. Now you'll see we have Trace States page, and we have Mr. Jones page now. Okay, so let's do a quick edit. uncheck the allow comments box and get rid of those comments. Update. Okay. And we will edit that. All right. Now, if you really want to get, if you really want to, what you can do is you can just click on Trey's page, and you can literally just copy and paste. Like I said, if you are going to use the same video for each person, you can just copy and paste this into the new page, into Mr. Jones' page, and it'll be the same exact thing. Okay, just edit. Come in here to our empty page, paste, update. Alright, so now when we go to this permalink, alright, go to this permalink, we copy and paste this into a new tab. Whoops. Sorry. We're going to highlight that, right click, copy. And then we're going to paste it. Now when we go to there, then there's our new page. Okay? Perfect. Now what do you guys see wrong with this? This is exactly the same page, right? We basically just cloned the page, right? That's all we did was we just cloned the page and made it personalized for Mr. Jones. And he's still going to be redirected to the same link, blah, blah, blah. It's still the same video if you're going to use the same video. Now, if you're not going to use the same video, you'll have to manually go back and embed the video all over again. Okay, no big deal. And obviously, you'll want to change the name. Make sure you pay attention to the details. Okay, change the name. You'll want to say welcome, Mr. Jones, not Trey. All right, update, blah, blah, blah. Okay, you already know this, but what do you see wrong with this picture over here? Here, let's go back. Okay, what do you see wrong with our website right now? We have two pages, right? We have Mr. Jones' page and we have Trey State's page. Now, we don't want our prospects to see this when they show up to our website, do we? So what we have to do, this is where the plugin comes in. And I think I forgot the name of the plugin already, but I'll just show you how to install a plugin. Installing a plugin is really easy. Okay, you can click on Add New down here, or you can click on Add New up here next to Plugins. And we're going to search plugins. We're going to search for a plugin called Exclude Pages. There we go, cool. It remembered it for me. I love WordPress. Okay. Exclude Pages, and we're going to search plugins. We're going to look for a plugin with Simon Wheatley. Here he is, okay? Here's Simon Wheatley's Exclude Pages app, and we're going to install that now. Are you sure you want to install this plugin? Yes, okay, we do. Okay, and then it'll install the plugin, and it'll say, unpacking the plugin, installing the plugin, successfully installed the plugin. Okay, and now we click on Activate Plugin. And that's it. We have this plugin that's going to exclude pages from our navigation. Now, all we have to do now is go back to our pages, and we just click on, let's click on Edit. I'm not sure if you can do this in Quick Edit or in just Edit, but if you look down here on the right-hand side over here, alright, it'll say Exclude Pages. It'll say include this page in list of pages or not. Okay, and there'll just be a little checkbox. Okay, so we'll uncheck it and update, and then we'll go back to our website and see if Mr. Jones' page is still visible. Now you're not going to want, nope, it's no longer visible, right? So that's good. So we don't want any of that stuff visible to our prospects, okay? All right, we don't want these people's pages to be, you know what I mean? Because they'll go and find, they'll look up there and see everybody else's page, and that you're doing this to a lot of people, and they won't, you know what I mean? It'll kind of blow your cover, kind of thing. So, you don't want them to see this. So be sure to make sure that people can't see all those names and all those pages of names that you're going to have up there. All right. So let's refresh that again. All right. Now people can't see anything. Okay, they can't see it. They can't see, Mr. Jones can't see Trey's page. and Trey can't see. Back to our pages here. Trey can't see Mr. Jones' page, and nobody can see each other's pages. So that's good. So that's the other plugin that you're going to need with that. Pretty cool, you guys. Pretty cool. And you know what? I think that's about it. That's all we really need to cover. Now, if you guys have more questions about, like I was saying, about the aesthetics of your website and the way it looks and all that kind of stuff, just go explore back there. There are so many different themes. There's so many different color schemes you can use. You can upload your own images. You can find your own images, download them, and re-upload them to your website. You can do all that stuff. So, do something that's conducive with your business and with your personality and with the personalities of your prospects. You can tailor the site a little bit to them. Just try not to overcomplicate things. Try not to confuse people, and try not to distract them. Okay, we have a message that we want to send to these people. We want to share awesome information with these people, and so, and we're showing them how to help their business. So, and they're going to be interested in that. They want to learn about that. So it's your job not to distract them. Just give them the information. Okay. And that's going to be it, you guys. That is all that you really need to do. I've given you the blueprint for how to do this stuff, and it's your turn to take it and make it great. Customize it to your business and your personality, like I said, and just take it and run with it. I mean, I hope that you guys really, really implement this into your business and just crush it, because I know that I have, and I've done some amazing things using this technique. And if you do this, then you're going to do the same thing. Okay, so. That's it. If you need more WordPress tutorials, okay, if you want to learn more about all this stuff, then by all means, there are hours and hours and hours, because I've literally watched hours and hours and hours. But there are hours and hours and hours of videos of people who will show you how to do different things on WordPress. All you have to do is go search for them on YouTube. All right, go to YouTube and type in "Learn WordPress." Learn WordPress for beginners. WordPress tutorial. How to make a WordPress website amazing. Day 1, learn WordPress. WordPress tutorial, how to build a WordPress website. Simple step by step. Okay. It's all in here. And these are, these videos are an hour long. I mean, there's as much time as you want to spend. Okay. So there's always let's see. Let's figure out how to, hold on a second. How to change your WordPress URL or your WordPress theme. Okay, like I said, there's WordPress themes. Themes are in WordPress. Themes are the exact same thing as plugins. All you do is you search for a theme and you find it, you activate it, or you install it and then you activate it. It's the same way that we just did the plugin. It's just for themes. Okay. I mean, like I said, guys, there's just millions of YouTube videos out there showing you how to do anything that you can think of on WordPress. That's going to do it for me. I'm going to wrap it up now. I may do a bonus video on just about how to make a video, where to upload videos, how to do videos. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or not. But the point is that you have the bones. You have the blueprint. Now you just take it and make it great. I want to thank you guys for taking your time and purchasing this product and watching it. I hope you got something amazing out of it, and I hope you see the extreme value in this type of work, because you can make so much money doing this. And I mean, I've done it. You can make so many contacts. You can have people literally chomping at the bit to work with you. You can have you remove the gatekeeper from the entire situation, so it's a time saver. I can't say enough about doing this. And once I understood this and once I started implementing it with success, I'll never look back. I'll never make cold calls again. I'll never hire somebody to make cold calls again. I'll just do all this stuff myself, and I don't have to go door to door. I don't have to go business to business. I don't have to go phone book to phone book and Google page to Google page, buying leads or anything like that. I can just get my own. I can just do it myself, and I don't have to worry about anything. And people end up coming to me. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, I appreciate it. Feel free to write me up a quick review and leave me some feedback on this method. All right, and you guys, I appreciate it. You take care of yourselves. I wish you the best to to your financial future and wellness. And I hope you guys have a great day, a great year, a great life. Okay, so talk to you soon. Bye bye.